54 degrees at 7:30 a.m. Sun's bright today. Yeah, I can't hardly see. I closed this gate because I got to drive the car out today. But I'll open it when I come back. Cattle are down there by the bale. And the bully is with them, so that's good. Yeah, they were in here all night. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can see the leaves better on the walnut trees, or all the trees, with the sunlight shining on them, behind them. Yeah, there was a dew this morning. Oh, look. Bully's trying to breed again. Oh, no, he's just exercising his sting. Maybe somebody's coming in the heat. Maybe that's why they were headbutting over here yesterday. Yeah. Well, the cows are still coming in the heat. That's good, I guess. And some days, a little bull, hopefully he'll be able to do the job of breeding them when he's big enough and mature enough. Only time will tell. Yeah, the bully's following the oldest cow, I think. Yeah, he's behind her now. There's another cow behind this first one here, along the fence. Or maybe he was just trying to get some hay. I don't know. But she's been in heat before. Look at their horns. Those two cows' horns line up. That's pretty cool. They're parallel now with each other. Yeah. There she is. I think that's the one the bulls might be following. Maybe. Okay, well, I got some more to go today. Yeah. Gonna do that yearly eye exam. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. At least it won't take too long. I got a feeling they're going to dilate. Is that the word? Dilate my eyes? Or is that some kind of... I always have to wear sunglasses on the way home. I usually do that anyway. Okay, that's all for now. Let's check the garden out. Anything that looks like it's dying? Yeah, not so much yet. Still green, but I got my lemongrass planted yesterday. Yeah, so sadly I only had 2 plants that survived the winter in the house. But that was my fault. I didn't do it right. I didn't transplant them right last year. I'll try to do better this year. See what I get out of it. See how much they grow. They should grow just as big as they did last year. Uh-oh, cattle coming up. I don't have nothing for you. You got all this grass to eat here. I'll let them back in here when I come home. Okay. Yeah. What you looking for? Oh boy, that sun feels warm. The air's cool. The sun's warm. What are you doing, girls? And boy? What'd you come up here for? Huh? Think I'm gonna give you something? Anyway. I gotta get ready to go to town. That's it, bully. Keep checking them. That's what you're here for. So I don't know who's in heat here. I think it's her. I think the old mama cow's in heat. That's what I'm thinking. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's either one or the other, right? I think the bull is going to be coming back over here, and I think he's probably going to be riding her all day. We'll find out. Could be that one in heat, but I think it's that's what I'm thinking. The one doing the riding. Not the, but that could be wrong. Bully, why aren't you up there doing that job? Well, this is the day after I transplanted these 2 lemongrass and the sweet potato from the house to the garden. Well, they're still green. I think they'll be okay. Takes time for them to grow back though. Oh, I'm back from my doctor's appointment. I had an eye exam. Yeah. And opened the gate again. Watch out, cat. There's one missing. She's probably in the water. She's probably soaking in the pond. Stay cool. Yeah, they were down here yesterday, and I could tell they ate off that hill there because it used to be covered by dandelions. Now they must have ate most of the dandelions. Yeah, and I see discoloration in the where they ate it down real close. Yeah, but I'll let them in again, nibble on it. I gotta do some work on the front fence in the front yard before I let them back in there because the bull got out there. I have to add another wire. Okay. Oh, here's the other cow. Oh, no, she wasn't. Maybe she was in the pond. Her legs are all muddy. Yeah, she's coming in. All right, girls, come on in. There they come. Yeah, they're in the water. I could see their muddy feet. Yeah. There's not much left to eat in here. But they'll nibble on something. See, look, she's trying to eat underneath that fence. All right, Bully? All right. They're looking for something fresh. They picked through this yesterday. There's still some more to nibble on. There, he found some already. There's always another snack somewhere. All right, girl? Yeah, you'll find something. Yeah. I don't only have to let them in here for a few days, and then they got it picked pretty clean. It's only been 1 day so far. I let them in yesterday afternoon, so yeah, I got a lot more to eat. Okay. I think what else I'm going to do today. I wanted to burn some flood debris out there on the big pasture along the fence. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do today. Munch away, cattle, munch away. Clean it up. You're my lawnmowers. We're back here. Yeah. Just don't get out, white bully. Yeah, I got it. Let's open it up. Well, let's see how this is going to work. This one here, that goes on the inside underneath the center of the tractor. That goes on the inside, and that goes out to the wheel. Same thing on this one. That goes on the inside. That'd be on the right side. Inside, outside. And I'd probably have to adjust this. And that's where I got it from. Okay, let's see if I can get a picture of that. Well, this section here is a lot longer. It came out a lot farther than the ones the new ones. So I'm sure I have to make an adjustment here to pull that out on the new ones. Same thing on this side here. This is the right side. If you're on the tractor. No. This is the left side. Okay. So I'm facing. I'm at the front of the tractor, facing back. Yeah, the hard part is getting these off without too much trouble, and especially on the inside. I know all the videos I've seen, they take the whole front end off. They raise up the tractor and drop this whole thing down, so they can work on it without. But I'm going to try to do it from underneath. I don't know if I have enough room to get my wrenches and stuff in there or whatever I need, but I'll try that first. If I have to lift it up and somehow take this thing off, I guess I'll see if I have to do that. I guess I'll try. Yeah. We'll see. Well, on the old ones, I measured from the bolt to the bolt, to the center of the bolt, ones on the tractor. That measured 21 inches, which is out here. And these measure 16, around 16 and a half. So, I'm going to have to adjust this out. This has to come out to at least make it 21 to match the others on the tractor. I think I can do that. It's just to take that loose and somehow get that out. Yeah, I gotta move that rod there, that notched rod. I gotta move that out about 4.5 inches. Yeah. It looks like this here screws out real easy right here, but that's where I need to adjust it. Yeah. Also noticed something else about these. The ones on the tractor didn't have it. These got grease fittings on the bottom of them. The ones on the tractor didn't come with grease fittings. Probably why they wore out so fast. Well, I wouldn't say so fast. I think it's a 1970s tractor, and so it's so what is that? 30, 25, over 50 years old. So, but I'm glad these come with the grease fittings. That's good. Anyway, I'm not going to work on it right now. I may have to use the tractor again soon. I'll do this job when I don't need to use the tractor for anything for a while. Yeah, probably when I'm done feeding hay, that's when I'll start this work. If I can do it. That end goes up underneath there, and this end goes up there. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember how that went in. The one over there, I think it came down. Of course, it don't matter how it worked, but I think it came. No. Yeah, I think it came down from the top. This one here comes up from the bottom. Yeah. Oh, I'll figure it out when I get ready to work on it. Something's telling me that I may have to jack up the front end of the tractor and drop this whole front end, the axle and everything, drop it down in order to work on that. But I don't really want to do that if I don't have to, but if I have to, I guess I will. That's why I want to be able to not have to use the tractor for a while I work on it. Well, that's how the other ones fit on the tractor. That'd be on the left side, of the tractor. This will be on the right side, from the center out. Those, I don't know how I grease it, because that fitting would be on the very top. At least that's how they got it set up. It'd be easier if that was going up from the bottom up, but I want to put it on the same way the old ones come off, because there's not much room from there above it for a grease connection, for the grease holes or whatever you use. Anyway, yeah, and then this here has to slide out 4.5 inches on each side at least. Yeah, to make it the same as the other ones. But I'll do that after I get the old ones off. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a big job. I think I can do it. Well, at least I'm gonna try. But not today. Well, it's 5 p.m. now, and I didn't do nothing today. I got hooked in the, not hooked. I got distracted by something I needed to find on the internet, and I found it. And I think it might work. It's already 5 p.m. so I'm not going out today. I was going to go out to the big pasture and burn some flood debris, but I'll do that a different day. Hiding cattle are up here eating. Bullies out there eating. And how's my garden looking? I can't tell if the grass is dying, but I think it is. The weeds that I sprayed are dying. Yeah, I can tell the weeds are dying. Those taller weeds with the yellow flowers. The grass, I think it's going. It looks like it'll turning yellow, but I'm not sure. I'll have to wait and see. Yeah. Time will tell. My lemongrass still, it probably likes being out in the sun now. Yeah, don't get no sun inside the house. I gotta solve that problem in the wintertime. I need better, some kind of grow lights or something. I got one above the plants where I keep them in the house, but I don't think it's enough. I need more lighting, more ultraviolet light or something. Anyway, it's a matter of time for this. I need to start planting the kamungai in there. Yeah. It's warm enough now. Might grow. If I can get it in early, it might produce more leaves. Hope that cow ain't gonna do any damage up there. Yeah. Don't get too close to the edge there, cow. Just munching away. Yeah, what I was working on the internet was, well, I used to send, they call them balak bayan boxes to the Philippines, to my wife's family, and on Cebu. And I think the last one I shipped was back in 2021 or 2022, something like that. It's been a while. Yeah, but I got something I want to ship. It's something small, but and FedEx will cost me over $300 for the international. Yeah, so I decided since I got to ship it, and it's the LBC only charges me like $120 or $140 a box. Or this, actually it's not LBC anymore. Yeah, but it is and it isn't. The LBC agent that I had was lived over in Belleville, and I would take the boxes to their house, and then they would collect a whole bunch of them and then drive them up to Chicago, or near Chicago, to their LBC office up there. And then they would do all the paperwork. All I'd have to do is put my name on the box, and they would take care of everything else. about the contents. So they fill out all the paperwork. But that person retired over in Belleville. They retired. So and I emailed them, and they emailed me back. He moved to California. So anyway, she gave me a name of something called Indiana Balikbayan Box. I guess it's a trucker or a trucking system that makes runs to different cities on different times, like 2 or 3 times a year. And the next one, the last one was on April 24th, I think. Anyway, the next one here, for around here is May 24th. They got different days for pickups, drop off, and the way it works, I guess, is a big truck. He drives around, picks up these. We have to schedule the drop off, and then I have to meet the truck at a certain location in Belleville, which is only about a mile or 2 away from the house where the LBC agent lived, and I put the boxes to them. But now I actually got to drive into Belleville farther, which is not so bad. I've been there before. And I think it's going to cost a little bit more to ship with this company, because before it cost like $100 to ship with LBC, but the prices probably went up. Anyway, a big box is $140, and a small regular box is like $120 or something. But anyway, it's all good if I can get it shipped. I got the boxes from LBC last time I shipped something with them. And so I got the boxes. I just need to find a bunch of other stuff to pack with the box. I only needed to ship that one little item, little bitty thing, and I guess I just ship a whole box to someone. If I'm going to do it, I might as well ship the whole box, be done with it. And I just have to, but the only thing is I have to create the invoice on their website, the IBB, Indiana Balikbayan Box website. Gotta create the invoice and then print out the shipping label, and then I have to give a detailed information about what's in the box. They have like a training video to show me how to do it. I think I can do it, but I have to take the information for the shipping label or shipping invoice and label somewhere to have it printed. I think I can do that at some store in town. I've done it before. Anyway, that's what I was wasting my time on today. And what are you doing in there? Huh? Did you get something to eat in there? Look at the dandelions on the other side of the fence. I think you want to get in there too, but I haven't fixed that fence yet. That's another thing I was going to do. Oh, you look hot. The cat's going to have kittens soon. She got a big belly. I think her mama is going to have kittens too. Well, I gotta figure out what I'm going to ship. Collect a bunch of stuff. That's going to cost money. Mostly I send towels and soap, bars of soap and towels. Yeah. When my wife was alive, that's what we did. We'd send at least a Balikbayan box, one box home a year. But I kind of got away from that. I sent one after she passed away, but I just didn't feel like doing it again. Especially on my budget. Limited budget, I guess you could say. But I want to make sure I got enough in the box. But yeah, like towels and soap. Oh, Spam, they love Spam. Yeah, the canned Spam. And what else? Oh yeah, chocolate. Any kind of chocolate candy. Yeah, they love that. I can't think of anything else, but that's the few things that they love to see. I'm not going to send something that they can buy over there, but they like the candy we have here. Yeah, the chocolate stuff. And there's other things too, but I can't think of them right now. Yeah, yeah. I'll find something to fill that box up. Yeah, the boxes are pretty big. They're like 28 by 18. The big one is 28 by 17 by, no. The regular one is 28 by 17 by 18. The jumbo is 28 by 18 by 24, I think, 24 inches. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it a day here. Yeah, I have to gather everything together, and then I gotta like load my box, see if everything will fit. Then I gotta try to remember what I put in the box. That's why I gotta have everything sorted out and itemized, so I can list it on the invoice. Yeah. Okay, that's all for today. Catch you on the next one.